Hello, Soulful y'all. As you can tell, I'm up and awake. Got my coffee. And it's Saturday, my favorite day of the week. Alright. Let's see, where do we put this at? Set it over there. Alright, so this is crazy. So I put my hair up last night and it fell to the sideways. So we're just gonna connect this to yesterday for some reason. We got this, we're throwing this office party thing, right? So we had to tighten a knot, bind it, throw it over our shoulder, and call it done, right? All right, so this is the ponytail from the day before. Okay, and I have this friend that works in the community where I used to live at, and one day they rolled into work and their uniform was all like wrinkly. They just, rolled. It looks like they just fell asleep in it or rolled up out of it they were having a rough day. So, they showed up to their job and they were tired, tired, tired. So I am still tired. I am rolling into my job the same way they did. And so my daughter asked me, she said, Mama, are you the police? No, I'm not. But I am. That's called the spiritual police. My gun is my mouth. It is a 9mm Glock. Yeah, and I got specially made bullets. They're called hollow points. Go fuck yourself if you don't like what I have to say. Bullets. Anyway, so on with your reading, love. Alright, so the reason I said all those connections was we're connecting to what was from yesterday. So the situation is we have someone who is dealing with the law, like court, some type of legalities, judgment per se. For some of you, it's judgment period, but for some of you, it doesn't have to be court. It could just be, judgment being passed on a situation in existence already. But for some of you, it could be a situation that will bring balance into your life where there wasn't any. Oh, that's okay. So yeah, while there's this extenuating judicial situation going on here, and it also can mean that, choices and decisions that were made were balanced, and there's going to be a fair outcome regarding your choices and decisions, but it looks like you did what you were supposed to do. Yay. Haha. So just know that for those that it involves in legalities or in any way, justice never goes unnoticed. It doesn't matter how long it takes. If you're meant to receive justice in a matter, you'll receive it. It doesn't matter how long it takes. But things are being illuminated to you, and happiness is coming back into your life, and so is joy. You may be spending time in solitude. You may be doing a lot of soul searching. You may be taking accountability for your actions and behaviors, thoughts especially. You may be just needing some really, really severe downtime. Maybe you've been going too much and haven't stopped and slowed down enough to take a break. Nobody is going to nag you because we love you, and because everybody does this, okay? You might have a lot going on, some of you do. Well, all of you do, really. But you've got a lot going on, okay? So for some of you, it may feel like too much, okay? You may be starting to feel overwhelmed, all right? Then you need to put some things down. You need to put down things that you cannot deal with at the moment. The things that you can't fix, the things you can't do anything about. Only worry about what you can do here and now, because yesterday and tomorrow don't count until you're in it. All right, so Yeah. Oh, but this burden, some of you are carrying this burden in a situation regarding justice um, because not only is it your job, but you feel you have to. You know, like you owe that to someone. All right. So, for some of you, you're needing to get outside and be one with nature. Some of you are now going to be entering into seasons for create new creative ventures. You know, I don't know if you're aware of this or if people slow down enough to think about this. I've just got this feeling we don't. But, you know, the best time to be creative is when you're stuck inside. Like when it's cold outside. You know, when it's hibernating season. That's the best creative season is when you're alone. Some of you are going to be embarking on new ventures and money. Some of you have already started this and are just now starting out their apprentice phase. Congratulations. Oh, there's a lot of creativity afoot. I can say that. A lot of want. So this person wants stuff, wants to get somewhere. All right, so some kind of communication will be coming in to you. Whoever this is very determined in making something happen. They were bringing justice to someone. They are going to reveal to them how things became the way that they were and why. This their cycle of gathering information and going through the experiences is over. So now it's time for them to apply what they know and bring about something creative. Because here it shows me that, like I said, a project has ended, but you have the world at your feet. And then you have the magician. Oh my god. And judgment? Oh no. Yeah, so I think I'd go in that solitude. Yeah. So it looks like some of you may have been dealing with a personal betrayal, or this is tied to one. It looks to me like you're aware that this has caused somebody some loss, conflict, drama, and tears, and a lot of sadness. And if it's not careful, the person who started this on this person has the ability to really, really, really just dive that knife deep and just keep on with that betrayal. This person has the ability to get this person stuck and unable to move forward, like unable to let go of their grief. And this person maybe is, so the police are involved. Well, who would have thought? Okay. So yeah, the police are involved, the court's involved, a lawyer's involved. Oh wow, yeah. Okay, so there's dissatisfaction with some lives going on, and people aren't seeing the situation for what it is because of all the fuckery going on. All right, but look, so the glass is not empty. It's not even, it may not be full, but it's half full. Jeez, I mean, so we've got somebody that's been looking out after someone for a long time, and they're on it. They view this person as self-sufficient, independent, self-reliant, attractive, spiritually inclined, sexually attractive, a soulmate. So, yeah, I think, the reason they're going down and being sneaky is because they're doing it like. Okay, so what they're doing is they're seeking out the solution and the outcome in this situation for you. But something tells me that because you're involved in this situation, they have to ghost you, be silent to you, not talk to you until the end of the process is complete because they're not trying to mix pleasure with business, and it might look some kind of way if they're, sitting here doing a legal thing for you behind your back and then kissing you behind the scenes, where nobody can see you. So chances are this dude, like I said, is thoroughly in love with you, and their goal is this ultimate thing right here, this relationship, okay? This person may be dealing with a Gemini. Okay, so this person may be dealing with Maybe dealing with a Gemini that has association to an Aquarius, a Taurus, and a Virgo, and a Libra. Alright. So, thing is they're not trying to show you that they're one way and then be another way. Like, I might love you and stuff, but I got a job to do, and that comes first, and if you want something different than that, then you're fucked up in the head, because you shouldn't want for someone to shit on their job just to love you. If someone is doing the right thing, that they get paid to do, you shouldn't want to interfere with what they're doing, and be proud that they want to uphold rules and regulations. That means that they're going to hold up rules and regulations where you're concerned, where your kids are concerned. This person may be a justice wielder, or a police officer, or somebody of an authority figure. They're not going out without a fight. I'm here, and they feel personally betrayed. So when this person feels personally betrayed, everybody's in deep shit. That's all I can say. There's no way around that. There's just no. In fact, I if it were me and I were in, I'd be pretty fucking scared. It wouldn't surprise me if this person's got people, running for cover or scurrying like roaches. Love, light, and peace.